Hi guys, Aaron from Hawaii Music Supply here, and it's been a while since we put out a lesson. Well, we've been putting out lessons. I haven't put out a lesson. So I get the honor of playing the one and only Kitakis ukulele here. This is built by Andrew himself, and it's a beautiful uke. And today's lesson is just going to be about some chord substitutions. Basically, we're going to take a look at the progression that we learned when I first started teaching these lessons online, the surf progression, 1, 6, 4, 5. And we're going to look at ways where we can substitute those chords. Keep in mind that what I'm going to be showing you today can be applied to any progression, not just, this progression. But this is a good one to start with because we've got 4 chords and we can move around quite a bit with it. The first thing we have to know is the chord scale and the value of each chord. So let's go over that. I'm going to take a look at, we're in the key of C and I'm tuned to a meter, so if you guys want to go ahead and tune up, it's at 440. And our first chord that we're going to take a look at is going to be a C chord. Now this is going to be, we're dealing with triads here, guys, with the exception of the G7. Everything else is going to be in triad form. So basically just going to be regular major chords, no major sevenths or anything like that. The C chord is going to be the 1 chord, so it's going to have the value of the 1 chord. The 2 chord is a D minor. 3 chord, E minor. Our 4 chord is going to be F. The 5 chord is a G in triad form. But because this is going to be the exception to the rule, we got this one as a G7. Our 6th chord is the relative minor, the A minor. And our 7th chord is the B diminished. Okay? So those are the chords that we're going to look at. Now what I'm going to show you guys is that we can substitute any of the chords in the progression for another chord within the same structure. So the phone number that we're looking at here is 136-2457. Now basically what that tells us is that the 1 chord can be substituted for either a 3 or a 6, and the 3 for a 6 or a 1, and 6 for a 1 or a 3. That 136 is interchangeable. They're in their own little group there. Okay. Now 2-4 means the 2 chord can substitute for the 4 chord or the 4 for the 2. And 5 and 7, same thing. So 136-2457. That's what we're looking at here. So basically we had our progression 1, 6, 4, 5. So if we were to take the 1 and substitute it for a 3, take the 2 or the 6 chord and substitute it for 1, we could go ahead and substitute our 4 chord for 2 and keep the 5 chord the same, because the diminished, that substitution comes in when you want to take a lot of tension and pull it back to the 1 chord, or in this case 6 or 3, right? Whatever you want to do. So we're just going to take a look at what we did there. We've got our 3, then we got a 1, 2, 5. So that's one substitution right there, and that's the surf progression just changed around a bit. So chord substitution basically works that way, and have a lot of fun with it. You guys pick your instrument up and try to look through everything that you can do with it and come up with your own stuff. Send me videos, send it on YouTube, put the video response stuff. I want to see what you guys got. So if you look at that, what we just did right now was we took the basically the 136-2457 idea, and we took it past triads. So we'll be doing lessons later where we go into chord extensions and different ways to extend on the numeric value of each chord. Myself and John Gonzalez will be teaching it. So we'll go back and forth over some theory for you guys. But basically what I did was I took, this is a 6 substitute here, because I'm looking at, or it could be considered a 1 substitute, depends on how you want to look at it. Basically, I took the 1 chord, and I thought of it as a 6. So I put it in the minor 7 form, the 6 minor 7. Right? So this would be like an A minor 7 now. I've had people over and over on the internet writing stuff saying that that's not an A minor 7, it's not an A minor 7. Well, it is. There's an A minor 7, there's an A minor 7, there's a bunch of them all over the neck, the way you want to play it. You know, it's up to you, but as long as you've got those notes in there, it voices that chord. This could also be looked at as like a C6 because we've got our C triad with a 6. So whatever you want to say it as is up to you, right? I'm taking my 6 chord, and then I'm going to substitute that, and you can use a diminished in this place, because all we're doing basically is we're going to be taking a minor chord in itself, or a minor 7 chord in itself, and you know, we'll go ahead and flat the 5 on that. A diminished chord is it's a symmetrical chord, meaning that any of these notes could be the name of the root, right? So it could be, in this case, a C diminished. In this case, you could use, this would be a G flat diminished. The F I'm changing to the 2, the D minor, right? And I'm adding the 7, flat 7, sorry, for you sticklers out there. And I'm keeping my 5 chord the same because we've already got that strong pull from the diminish into the 2 chord. So basically it's this, that chord progression, but we're going to... There you go. Have fun with it.